What's online therapy? So, you may have been hearing a lot about this. I don't want to say it was a craze or anything, but you may have been hearing a lot about online therapy. And that's because a lot more therapists are seeing the need to be able to access people who may not be comfortable coming into the office to get help. And so, online therapy is delivered either through video conferencing like Skype, FaceTime, those kind of things, but we use more secure platforms to protect your information and your identity. It can be offered through email, where you write a message to your therapist and they respond back to you. It could be delivered through text messaging, or it could be delivered over the phone. So, therapy is becoming so much more accessible, and online therapy is helping to connect people to therapists so they can get the help that they need. So, you may be wondering, is this legit? Are these professionals? Yes. If they're saying they're offering therapy, they should be a licensed professional. And you can check their name, you can ask for their license number, whatever it may be, if you feel the need to verify with the state. I would actually suggest doing that with any therapist you see, whether it's face to face or online. But being able to say, yes, this is a licensed professional and I can trust them with my information. Um, is it beneficial to you? Yes, online therapy has been proven to be just as effective, and in some cases even more effective than face-to-face therapy. Kind of really depends on your situation and what you're going through, if it's more of a benefit for you. So, what are some of those benefits of online therapy? Well, it's affordable. I'm not saying that it costs less than a face-to-face session. Majority of therapists will charge you the exact same amount for that hour, but it becomes less than when you don't have to worry about commuting, the gas to get there. You don't have to worry about parking and parking fees. You don't have to worry about taking time off of work. You can have your session during your lunch break, or once you get home from work, you can pull up to your computer or about your cell phone and have your session. If you have children, you don't have to worry about getting a babysitter. If your children are old enough to entertain themselves for a little while, you can just go into another room and let them go play. And you don't have to take on additional costs just to get therapy for yourself. Also, you get a larger selection of therapists. See, when you go face to face, you're kind of restricted to people in your immediate area, unless you want to drive across your state to go see somebody once a week. But with online therapy, you get access to every single therapist that's offering it in your state. So you can be living in the southern part of your state and be seeing a therapist in the northern part of your state. Um, what that helps with is that if you worry about things like running into your therapist in public, the likelihood of you running into your therapist goes down if you have a therapist in the northern part of the state and you're in the southern part of the state. So you get this large selection of therapists. You don't have to worry about running into your therapist. And you also can find a therapist that meets your needs and your special situation. So if you're having problems with having too many unicorn thoughts, you can find a therapist that specializes in unicorn thoughts. Um, Another thing that is very helpful, beneficial with online therapy is being able to feel more comfortable. I know me personally, when I'm at home, I'm a lot more comfortable when I have my things around me, um, my blanket, my the smell of my house, my music playing, those kind of things are comforting for me. And when I'm in a comfortable situation, it makes me more relaxed and makes me more willing to kind of open up. Versus if you're in an unfamiliar environment, you're in somebody else's place, their couch doesn't feel quite as same as yours, so you're uncomfortable switching around, moving around frequently. So online therapy provides you with that opportunity to be in a comfortable environment for you. Now, of course, it's also important to make sure you have an environment that's secure, that you feel comfortable talking in, where people can't overhear you. But of course, all of that's on you. As long as you can focus on the session, that's what matters. So online therapy is awesome, and it gives you so much more choices in who you can see. It saves you money, and it helps you with being comfortable with opening up. When I think about a population that it's really good for is those with social anxieties. Things such as picking up the phone, making a phone call, those can all be difficult for people, but being able to go online, schedule with the person, and meet with them in the comfort of your own home will make it so much more likely that you'll seek out help. Those who don't even like leaving the home, that will help them also. They can get whatever treatment they need to be able to feel more comfortable with getting out of the home. And we also have those who are in rural areas, people who don't have the means to get to a therapist, who may have to drive an hour to get into town to see somebody, and then there's only one person they have the option of seeing. If you have limited transportation, if you have a health problem or physical problem that makes it difficult for you to get out, these are all things that make online therapy awesome, that you can still get that help that you need. So go find you an online therapist.